Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 2019 Annual General Meeting of Farm Mutual Re. As was stated earlier, this meeting proudly represents our 60th anniversary of serving the mutual community. Thank you for joining us today and allowing us to share the events of 2018, reflect on the trends we are experiencing, and what we can anticipate over the next year or two. To be candid and concise, 2018 couldn't end fast enough, not only for us, but for many of you. On May 4th, the mutual community experienced the third worst catastrophe in our history. We continued to experience an increase in fire losses, and the investment market tanked. These results were pretty much shared across the all-member companies, but as a wise person reminded me in January, that's why we have surplus. Last year served as an example of the volatility that challenges the entire insurance industry. The experience in 2018 also validated our conservative approach to managing capital and the extensive, robust stress testing that Farm Mutual Re undertakes to ensure a strong capital position. When we compare the 2018 results to the still memorable 2008 results, there was a similar aggregation of risk and cat losses, as well as a significant deterioration of investments. This time, however, we withstood the adverse influences very well. While we experienced an overall loss, the MCT was only marginally impacted. Through our vigorous capital management practices, we remain in a very strong financial position. Amy Butler, our CFO, will do a much deeper dive into the financial results in just a few moments. Although 2018 presented challenges, this year also presented some terrific opportunities. Opportunities to grow and diversify, opportunities to support the sustainability of the mutual community, and opportunities to enhance and expand our service offerings to our members. As our chair mentioned, we entered into an agreement with our New Brunswick Mutuals to acquire the United General Insurance Company in Fredericton. This acquisition ensured that we preserve $7 million of mutual premium, that we provide a dedicated automobile market to our New Brunswick members, and we provide an element of protection from the competitors who want to target attractive, standalone property portfolios. In early January, we conducted a two-day strategy session with the entire staff at United General to steer the future and expand United General's offerings and capabilities. The excitement and energy that resulted from these sessions is remarkable. Another exciting opportunity that we are very proud to be part of is the Broker Acquisition Study Group. This group, under the dedicated leadership and guidance of several mutual leaders, worked incredibly hard to create a model that allows the mutual community to protect and grow mutual portfolios through the acquisition of insurance brokerages. This strategy not only provides an alternative for broker exit strategies and preserve portfolios, these portfolios are at risk of being acquired by competitors, business that would significantly impact many of our members if lost. By leveraging the collective capital of the mutual system, an opportunity was created that we are very proud to support. I'm sure there will be a lot of discussion with respect to this very important project throughout the convention. In addition to these exciting initiatives, Farm Mutual Re is working with our members to enhance and deliver several opportunities to support growth and expand services to our members. As a result of your feedback, we are continuing to broaden and develop the residential overland water coverages, provide extensive training and support for commercial lines, and support the Auto Rate Filing Committee to introduce generalized linear modeling for personal auto. And Sharon Turnbull will be talking quite extensively about this in a few moments. All these opportunities support members' growth and contribute to their ability to remain relevant with both brokers and agents within the marketplace. Paul Bucky, the CEO of Nestle, in describing Nestle's efforts to differentiate and remain relevant, stated that it is not about revolution, but evolution, referencing the importance of a long-term vision and the critical need to be adaptable. Farm Mutual Re shares this same outlook and perspective. Early in my presentation, I referred to the horrible results of 2018. At the risk of sounding somewhat repetitive from the PNM last October, there's now clear evidence emerging from the 2018 results that pricing correction and underwriting discipline needs to be a priority for everyone. The property per risk results continue to reflect very poor experience for the third year in a row, clearly an indication for the need to implement immediate action. We have seen premiums charged for our first layer of our property per risk treaties double over the last 2 years, as loss ratios climb to unacceptable levels. This will result in a comprehensive review of our rating to members that Kevin Cameron will be addressing later in the meeting. Now, I feel compelled to share a word of caution. As competitors implement corrective measures, there will be opportunities presented to you to assume books of business that appear very attractive. This will be driven by another company's desire to increase rates, tighten underwriting, and placing brokers in a position to explain rate increases to their clients or tell their customers that policies will not be renewed. What may be offered is a book of business that is possibly underpriced and/or poorly underwritten. These growth opportunities may be shrouded with significant risk. So please do your homework very carefully. And as I've said before, and I learned it a long time ago, don't let the perfume of the premium disguise the odor of the risk. I would now like to take the opportunity to acknowledge our chair, Jeff Whiting, for the tremendous job he has done through 2018 and early 2019. Jeff has not only had the responsibility of chair, but is also part of the ad hoc succession committee that has been tasked with the unenviable responsibility of CEO succession. The time commitment as chair is difficult enough, particularly when you have another full-time job. To add the additional responsibility of CEO succession to the mix makes the year particularly challenging. Throughout the year, Jeff has continuously examined and challenged the status quo, questioning why things are done and offering ideas and recommendations to improve our processes. His exemplary leadership has been evident during the entire course of his tenure. I wish to thank Jeff for his continued support and contributions to the mutual community, to Farm Mutual Re, and of course to myself. This meeting will also see the retirement of Ross Lincoln from our board. Ross's insight, his quiet thoughtfulness, thought-provoking conversations have provided a huge level of insight and direction to the Farm Mutual Re board and management. He has on many occasions, provided me with words of wisdom that help me do a clearer vision or to consider a different perspective. Ross's contribution to our success and accomplishments have been invaluable. Thank you for your support and your contribution to Farm Mutual Re and the mutual community. As many of you know, this is my last AGM. So I'd like to express some thank yous. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for an incredible 16 years. Your support and your friendship has been incomparable. It's been an honor and privilege to serve you. I would also ask at this time that the Farm Mutual Re staff that are here, please stand up and be recognized. Sorry, guys. I want to thank you. Thank you for everything you have done to make Farm Mutual Re the fantastic company it is, and your contribution to the mutual community and allowing us to fulfill our promises. Lastly, I would like to thank my wife, Colleen, and as Jeff says, the Rock, someone who stands behind me all the time. Still trying to convince her that my traveling will slow down, even though my suitcase in the spare bedroom is never unpacked. And also I want to thank her for supporting me when I want to be the first one on the dance floor at the banquet. Colleen, thank you. This does conclude my remarks, and I'm now turning the meeting over to Amy Butler, but again, I want to thank all of you for everything.